to do a little aerobatic flying in my F16.
Hey, man.
Hey. Hey, what's going on?
Not much. I'm grabbing something to eat right now. I'll be on in a few minutes.
All right, I'm on that European aerobatic server right now.
Okay. I'll join up with you then. Are those variable servers still down?
Hey, man.
I don't know. I didn't look.
Hey.
That aerobatics server, it's Normandy, right? Not the channel map?
Yeah, it's Normandy.
Yeah, cool.
It's just that you have to. It starts you out cold, but it doesn't take that long to warm up.
Yeah. So it's Normandy, right? The channel. All right, I'm gonna eat. I'll be on in a few minutes. I'm watching your stream right now too at the same time.
Request rearming.
Yeah, okay. It's too bad it's not night because it looks really pretty at night.
Does it tell you when the server's gonna reset? Maybe it's due for a reset and it's gonna get back to nighttime.
Refueling complete.
It said that it's random and the weather and everything is random.
It's a cool livery there with that tail.
Yeah, but I feel like the wings should be. I've seen ones where the wings are red too or something.
I know there's the F16 Vista, which has that tail, but like red and blue up and down the body and wings.
Forward 1-1. Request startup. Forward, clear to taxi to runway 32. Forward 1-1. Request takeoff.
isn't runway 32. I am holding.
1-1, hold position. 1-1, hold position. 1-1, hold position.
All right, I'm not holding.
1-1, hold position. 1-1, hold position. Forward, 1-1, request takeoff. 1-1, hold position.
Oh, shut up.
1-1, hold position. 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 Forward, 1-1, abort takeoff. Forward, 1-1, request takeoff. Hold position. 1-1, hold position.
All right, screw you.
1-1, hold position. 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 1-1, hold position.
Gear up.
Altitude. Altitude. Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. Altitude. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. 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 Pull up. Altitude. Altitude. Pull up.
Running pretty close to the ground there, boy.
It's fun. You know, last night I went vertical to like 60,000 feet, but then I stalled and it wouldn't ever come out of the stall. It just kept flying flat. Nothing I could do. I couldn't get it into a dive. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a glitch or if it was designed to do that.
Altitude. Altitude. Pull up.
I don't know what that could have been. It must have been something like the flight control system. I mean, with these jets, it's all automated, all computer flight control.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I'm not sure.
You're just ripping across towns, going supersonic on the deck.
I'm not supersonic yet. I'm 0.97 Mach.
Wow. I mean, that's fast enough to blow out the goddamn non-safety glass,
I'm not in
non-tempered windows they had back then. You're shattering. You're killing all the French people with their glass shrapnel.
This is Britain. Yeah, I'm going into Afterburner now.
Oh, you're over Britain?
Jettison my tank. So the Grim Reapers had a video comparing the F-16 to F-18 in DCS to try to decide which was better, and they were saying that the F-16 is faster. It's you know it has a faster what's the word I'm looking for? You know, like it can get up to speed faster.
Yeah, acceleration, I guess, better thrust to weight ratio.
Oh, here's the World War II radar array.
I thought the F-18 had a better radar.
No, that was the radar array from World War II that I just passed.
Oh. Where are you flying exactly? You're like over near Dover area?
Yeah, I'm headed towards Manston.
All right.
You take off from Ford is the airfield. I don't know if they have F-18s there, but that's where I took off from. Let's see how high I can go now.
You drop your tank and just point her up.
I did drop the tank. I don't want to stall again.
So when you were stalling, like your nose was always just pointing up, and you just fell.
No,
on your ass?
it was like everything was level. It was just level, but it wouldn't accelerate. It wouldn't like come out. I couldn't like
flat
roll.
spin?
Except it wasn't spinning. It was just like flat, and it just kind of
You're just belly flopping down, huh?
Yeah, and I couldn't get out of it. Nothing I could do would get out of it.
Well, you could eject out of it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I couldn't recover the plane.
Yeah, that's all right. Just a few $1 billion.
So I'm up at 30,000 already.
Jesus. That was like 5 seconds.
$35.
I gotta say, watching your stream, man, the visibility out of the F-16 is ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. I tell you, you got to get one of these. You should have gotten it while it was on sale, because then I could have taught you everything I knew.
In the fall time, and there's always a season sale, so I'll grab a 16, probably the F-14 too during the fall sale.
I'm not gonna stall it again. So I'm at 46,000, almost 50,000.
I think you're approaching the ceiling. I think the F-16 only has like a ceiling of like 50, 55.
Well, it's classified what it is.
Even still.
Okay, I'm at 51. Coming out of Afterburner. Used a lot of fuel doing that. And so what I did before, the way I got it up to 65, is I just went straight down and then went straight back up again.
All right.
Manston should be under that cloud, I think. I don't see it.
It might be in the shadow of that cloud. It's kind of actually near the coast. It might be up.
I don't want to look at the map right now.
I mean, you should see it plain as day from the altitude. It's a big ass fucking airfield.
Go almost Mach 2. Oh yeah, there it is. It's right
Pull
there.
up. Altitude. Altitude. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Altitude.
What are your settings for your VR? Like your, I guess your cloud settings. Are they set to high or standard or ultra?
They're not ultra. They're high. Wow, I'm bingo already? They're high.
Wow, man. I gotta get me a 4090. Your clouds look way better than my clouds.
And I have it set to 90 frames. Everything to 90 frames.
You have a frame counter, or are you like
Yeah.
consistently getting?
I
Are
have
you?
Right now I'm getting between 82 and 90.
That's more than plenty.
Look at this other higher cloud layer here. Alright.
I think the 5000 series is coming out within the year, by the end of the year.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to install it in this thing.
I'm not gonna get a 5000, but when that comes out, the 4000 is going to be cheaper. So I'm going to buy one like a 4090.
Yeah, but if you're going to upgrade your headset, you're going to need the 5000. I don't see any reason to upgrade to the Crystal because I have a wider field of view in the 8K than the Crystal has.
I mean, PIMAX has been coming out like a mid-tier kind of level of headset, which
They have the
Well,
Crystal Light, which is what you know.
Light, yeah.
The only big difference is that it doesn't have the little motor in it for the foveated rendering, but I've heard that doesn't always work, and it's it's going to be lighter on your head than the regular crystal.
Right, and I think the light lacks the battery pack too, so it's always plugged in. Which
is fine.
Bug me because with my G2 Reverb, the one that I got from you, I have it constantly plugged in.
This too.
Run and plugged in.
But I almost bought like a spare cord because they during Prime Day, Pimax was having a sale, and I thought I should get a spare cord and a spare like felt thing for my face, but I decided I don't need to spend money on that right now.
Felt thing, like where it goes against your eyes,
it goes against your face. The one on the Pimax, it's like this big piece of felt that gets kind of grungy.
Altitude.
Yeah, this looked so nice at night with the little lights, and you see the car lights and everything.
Sound lit up and all that.
I just lagged.
Altitude.
And I didn't see that on the screen. It might just be your VR headset or something. The screen is running smooth.
It was just a micro lag. I'm gonna land at Manston, but I don't think I can refuel there.
Altitude.
So, the other night you said like the second you pull the trigger, you got kicked out of the server.
Yeah, you can't. So I didn't even load any rounds because I was wondering if it makes it lighter not to have rounds.
Absolutely.
Well, in real life it does, but I don't know about in here. Here's Manston. It's just really in the shadows.
I mean, that should be like bare minimum. At least weight stuff should be modeled in DCS, and you sort of kind of.
Well, it seems like it is. Like when you put the tanks on, you can feel the plane, adjust to the weight.
How's your ping on that server right now? Is it not too bad?
I didn't look.
Well, like the cool thing about DCS that we discovered the other day is like, you play a mission, it's saved to your computer, so you can always like just save the mission and play single player.
You gotta throw some of those away. They take up a lot of space. I threw a whole bunch away.
Yeah, I did too. There's a script you can put into your files that automatically disable them saving the tracks to save the space, but the downside is like you don't get the TAC view file when you want it, but you're saving the disk space. And then the other thing is like every time the game updates, you have to like reinstall that little code file.
Well, I just erased everything from that was older than 2 months.
Yeah, that's what I do too. I do that, and then every update, I delete my like shader files, and there's some other like FXO folder you're supposed to delete.
I never do that.
It's just like in the forums they post like DCS, like every time you update, just delete these things, and it'll run smoother.
The main thing I need to do is I need to move everything over to the SSD drive off the boot drive, but I'm afraid to do that because it's so complicated with all the different folders and everything.
Right.
Let me see if I can refuel here.
It seems like you got a pretty modern PC, man. You might just be better off like buying yourself another like terabyte SSD, installing that into your motherboard.
There is an SSD on there. I have an SSD.
But that's your boot drive, right?
The B drive is an SSD. I
then you have a hard
I'm
disk
sorry,
drive, too?
the D drive. Yeah, I think it shipped with an old-fashioned spinning drive as the C drive.
Yeah. I mean, there is a way you can like just plug in like an external hard drive, SSD, into like a USB port and just like straight up copy and paste the whole drive file into that.
I made a where'd it go? Huh, I did red smoke in center tank, but I don't see it. 2 tanks.
You saved it in the profile as like a loadout.
Yeah, but I don't see it. Center tank. Oh, there it is.
Request refueling.
You only ever use the red
Request
smoke, huh?
rearming. Copy.
Oh yeah, you can refuel here. Why is the master arm on? I mean the caution. What does it say? Stores, config. Oh, fuel low.
You were low and you probably like reset your flight control system to like take off positions.
There it is. No, it's because I jettisoned the center tank. I'm gonna buy one of these, this thing, whatever this, I always forget what this thing is called. ICP? TCP? ICP.
Hold on, there's a little delay. I don't know what you're talking about.
The keyboard, the telephone.
Oh, this below your HUD.
Yeah, I just have to, I'm gonna have to buy like new mounting situations.
Take a look to your low left, like your throttle quadrant area. That looks so much cleaner than the F-18.
Yeah, it's a sexy plane. I'm telling you, it's like.
Which doesn't make sense though. It's an older airframe than the F-18. Like the models in the game, like the F-16 is like a good 10 years older than the F-18.
Yeah, but it was sort of a hybrid between, you know, a modern plane and an older plane. So you still have like the old steam gauges for altimeter and attitude indicator and everything, and then but this is digital, and this is digital. The compass here is digital.
Yeah.
You know what's cool is the little gear lever on my throttle. Like if I die and then I respawn and the gear lever is up, like gear up, I can put it to gear down without it like, you know, thinking it's backwards or something.
Oh, that's a nice feature, Dev.
I'm not sure if it's actually refueling or doing anything right now.
Did you hear that hissing noise?
I heard him say like okay, but I don't. Oh no, he did refuel. So where's my fuel tank?
So wait, in the actual cockpit of the F-16, you only have 2 MFDs. Why did you want that center middle one?
For when I fly the F-18.
Refueling complete.
I bet you never fly that.
Well, I thought I was going to. I mean, I have the throttle, the joystick for it.
Nah.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, I thought he was done. God damn it.
Unable to comply.
Same thing happens. You like mess up the INS stuff.
No, that's already done. I don't know what he's doing because all I put on it was the tank.
Request rearming.
Oh,
Copy.
I see. Man, there's like a good solid like 30, 45 second delay between real life and what it comes across on the stream.
Yeah, that's because they don't want you doing anything on YouTube you're not supposed to do.
You think there's an active moderator watching your stream?
No,
Just
but I
after
think
you or
it's
cut
I
it
think
off?
it's also so people can't cheat.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Like the whole stream sniping stuff. Yeah.
Rearming complete.
Did you ever mount your like physical joystick in real life to a side stick, or is it still between your legs?
No, it's between my legs. There's no point in doing that because this is the only plane that has it as a side stick. Everything else is in the middle.
I've been flying on a desktop, so like I don't have anything mounted. Like I don't have like a sim pit like you do, so I've been doing everything side stick. BF-109, P-51, it's all been side stick action.
Yeah, you know, the Thrustmaster makes that new base with Hall
The force
sensors.
feedback stuff. I don't know.
It's not force feedback, but I think it's got Hall sensors. But I mean, I don't really need it. This is actually not a bad setup.
Well, this is the new thing coming out nowadays. Is like I think a patent just ran out for like the force feedback for flight joysticks. So a lot of companies are coming out with like force feedback bases. Mind you, they're still like $500, $600.
This is where it says 292. Wouldn't that just be runway 29?
Because it's so big, they can get that accurate with it. So wide. But what do you call it? Like racing simulators, like for like cars and NASCAR and shit. Like force feedback steering wheels have been a thing for decades, but some guy had a patent for the actual like flight joysticks, and it just ran out. I think just this year.
Altitude. Altitude.
See, I can get my actual gear lever to turn red like that. I just have to learn how to program it.
You can, or you did? Did you figure out that coding shit?
No, I have to figure it out, but I just don't have time. Could fly to London.
Altitude.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hang up my phone. I'll join up with you on the computer. I'm gonna join up in like 10 minutes here.
Okay.
Altitude. 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 Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. Altitude. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. Altitude. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. 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 Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. Altitude. Bingo. Bingo.
Hey man, you there?
Yeah, I'm landing at Heathrow.
Sorry. I'm loading up the server now.
But I'm worried because it's not on the ATC list somewhere, and I'm not going to be able to refuel there. Yeah, sometimes the ladder gets misaligned.
Altitude.
I'm not so sure it gets misaligned as opposed like you can cage it versus uncage it. Like it'll if it's off your HUD, it means you're yawing. Like
Yeah, I know, but I was talking to Gasman about it, and he thought it was a misalignment thing.
No, I thought it was like a setting. You can either cage the ladder to be centered in the HUD, or you can use it uncaged to like gauge your yaw.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like the yaw would be way off if that's what it was. It doesn't feel like it is.
Is it just on the HUD screen or your HMD as well?
I don't know. I don't have the HMD on, but the HMD doesn't have the ladder.
Another reason why the F-18 is better.
Whatever, dude.
Hey, what airfield did you take off of?
Ford. I figured, you know, it'd be more fun to fly over England because we never fly over England.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever been to Heathrow before.
I have. I think in that one of those P-51 missions, you take off near here. Yeah, I don't know why they don't do this map like a modern version of Normandy also.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
What do you mean?
You know, like instead of just having the World War II stuff on the ground.
Unable to comply.
It's too much work for the Ruskies.
Request rearming. Copy.
I'm flying flat screen tonight. Track IR.
I don't think it's refueling me.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy. Unable to comply.
Yeah, it can't refuel me here. God damn it.
Heathrow? That's some name.
Heathrow is London.
I mean, this is an aerobatic non-combat server.
Right.
Every airfield should be able to rearm, reload, whatever, refuel.
Except it's a civilian airfield.
Rearming complete.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get to the next nearest military airfield.
Oh, did you respawn?
No, I just landed at Heathrow, but it's not refueling me.
I don't recognize your livery. I guess that tail, red, white, and blue tail, I guess was a downloaded livery.
Altitude.
Yeah.
Altitude.
Some stream, I can't see it in game.
Caution. Caution.
See if I can make it to the next airfield.
It kind of really truly is like two separate games playing in VR versus flat screen. Flat screen, you have like such good graphics. Like it's a beautiful game on a 2D screen, but in VR, it's so immersive.
Yeah. I notice it's like jittering a little bit in VR now when I zoom in on things.
Both our pings are pretty high up there. You're 170.
Maybe that's what it is.
I'm 110. I mean, we're joined up into a German server.
1-1 inbound.
Oh man, I'm almost empty. Oh, I see the runway.
Altitude. Altitude.
Request rearming.
Copy.
Don't shoot your gun.
Oh, I'm unarmed. I took all my bullets out. It's only if you shoot, right? You don't get kicked for going to like dogfight mode.
No, I think it's only if you shoot. So I just didn't put any armament on. Oh, and that's refueling here. That's interesting. So it knew that Heathrow was a civilian airfield and it wouldn't refuel me there.
So you are getting refueled?
Yeah. I'm at Farborough. There's all these ships in the channel also. Oil rigs. I haven't done air-to-air refueling yet. I haven't learned how to do that.
No, me neither.
Refueling complete. Rearming complete.
Yeah, dude, so much better. This game looks so much better on a flat screen.
Yeah, but it's not as much fun.
Altitude. Altitude.
Did you take a look at the Wolfpack server tonight? The World War II server?
No.
Block. Altitude. Altitude. Block.
Wow, that thing really does roll around.
It's
There's
the
a lot.
AOA, baby.
There's a lot of nose authority.
It's the Hornet's claim to fame.
Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. Altitude. Pull up. Pull up. Cat flare.
Fox 2.
Cat flare.
It defaults not to give you chaff, only flares. Which is
I
kind
just
of.
watched a YouTube video saying in DCS chaff does shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, the way they program the game itself, like chaff, is kind of just for show. As long as you hit the notch, like fly a beam perpendicular to the incoming missile, that's all you need to do. Chaff doesn't do anything. Flares, on the other hand, are way more important. What's your speed?
Oh, I'm slowing down now because I was going to go back down like 270. Mach.
When you
point-
entered that, what was your speed?
When I entered the climb.
Well, you got like we merged and then you went straight up. I'm struggling to follow you.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I just threw it into Afterburner.
It's a good go-to move, I guess. Just climb.
Well,
on
unless you have missiles.
Cat flare. Altitude. Altitude. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
and just look at these clouds, dude. They look so good.
Altitude. Altitude. Cat flare.
Fox 2. Fox 2 times 2.
So you can't climb up with me?
No, I can.
Uh-oh. Shit. This is what happened last time.
Are you belly flopping?
Well, no, I think I managed to get it around this time. But I was almost, like, just in a... It's weird. It goes into, like, a total stall, and then you can't, like, nose down.
I don't think you can drop the F16 below 200 knots.
I do when I'm landing.
Right. I mean, of course, yeah, landing when I'm flaring and whatnot, but like in a combat maneuver situation, I don't think you can do that.
Altitude.
I'm going Mach
Altitude.
1.5.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Altitude.
You're full AB in that dive?
Yeah.
Or you were?
Yeah.
You get some signals.
Yeah, I mean, I hear you when you're locking me up.
It says friend on my IFF. What does that mean? Does that mean it's okay to shoot?
Yeah.
All right, Fox 3.
So Gasman told me he landed the F-16 on the carrier.
Really?
Yeah, he said the hook works.
I know there's a built-in hook for like Air Force airplanes, but it's not for carriers. It's more or less just like if they overrun or overshoot the runway.
Yeah,
So
but he said it worked though.
Yeah, I'll try it.
Yeah, I mean, do I have enough fuel? I guess if I get out of Afterburner now, I might have enough fuel. So
Is
I'm
there an aircraft carrier on this server?
I think so. If you look at the map, I think there is.
Oh yeah, on the channel.
Well, there's a Russian one. Is there a Ticonderoga, Dodge?
There's the CVN 71. I think it's the Teddy Roosevelt.
Where's that?
Just south of Ford, like in the middle of the channel.
Alright, let's head that way. Yeah, I'm at 49,000 feet now. But I don't know if
49.
Yeah. Or 46. I'm going down a little bit. I don't have a lot of fuel though, so I'm going to have to land on it. He said that you can lower the hook, but you can't raise it once you've lowered it.
Seems like an engineering oversight.
Well, like you said, it's for emergencies. There's a refuel plane here, but I don't know how to do that yet.
I feel like air-to-air refueling is like the epitome of flight control. You gotta match their speed, match their angle of attack, put the probe into the fuel nozzle. That's so hard. Does the F-16 have a fuel probe or like just a receiver?
Receiver, I think.
F-18 has a probe off my nose, like kind of comes up and out.
Flying over the AWACS plane. Ah, shit, I have pylons. I didn't realize I had pylons on. I have to fix that. I have to take those pylons off. I thought they were off.
Did you have a master jettison? Just blow everything off?
It doesn't blow off the air-to-air pylons.
Mine does. I got like a selected jettison button and a master. And the master just blows everything off.
Oh, you can see the course of the carrier.
The course.
Yeah, if you look at the map, you can see which way the carrier is sailing. It sails through various points. So what's the trick to landing on the carrier?
Be on speed and don't miss the cable. Do you have an on speed indicator?
Yeah. But what's the speed it likes?
It's independent based on the aircraft and the aircraft's weight. So like when you're coming in, shit happened expense. You're coming in full flaps.
I don't know. I don't know how to manually do the flaps. I think it's all automatic on the F16.
The F-18, I got a 3-position switch for my flaps. I have auto, which is like 99% of the flight time, half, which is like takeoff, and then full for landing.
Yeah, I've never touched any of that on this. I don't even know where it is.
It might be automatic the whole way in.
I know it has leading edge flaps that are automatic.
The name of the game is you want your ass, like you want your nose pointed up, like you want your ass hook down to catch the cable. That's the whole premise.
I see the carrier group.
Did you ever reprogram your
My
flare
headset
dispenser?
crashed.